Today, we dive deep into a chilling chapter of Canadian history that has reached its grim conclusion. I'm talking about Robert Pickton, a name that has haunted Canada for decades. Known as one of Canada's most notorious killers, Pickton's life of crime has ended at the age of 74, following a deadly assault in prison. Pickton was no ordinary criminal. His crimes were horrific and his methods barbaric. Operating from a pig farm in Port Coquitlam, he lured women, many of whom were indigenous and lived on society's margins, only to brutally end their lives and dispose of their remains in unthinkable ways. The remains of 33 women were discovered, but Pickton shockingly confessed to killing 49. For years he evaded the law, but his arrest in 2002 marked the beginning of what would become Canada's largest serial killer investigation. In 2007, he was convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder and sentenced to life with no possibility of parole for 25 years. Fast forward to May 19th, when fate delivered its cruel twist. Pickton sustained fatal injuries from an assault by another inmate and died in hospital. This event has stirred a complex cocktail of emotions: relief, unresolved grief, a sense of justice, or perhaps the lack thereof. Families of the victims were notified. For some, like Cynthia Cardinal and Michelle Pino, Pickton's death, while bringing some solace, also stirred profound sadness and a renewed sense of injustice. Their pain reminds us that behind the headlines are real people who continue to suffer long after the news cycles move on. As this chapter closes with Pickton's death, many questions linger and wounds remain open. The impact of his crimes continues to resonate deeply across communities, especially among the indigenous peoples. In the end, the story of Robert Pickton is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind a seemingly normal facade, and the profound, lasting impact one man's horrific actions can have on so many. Stay tuned and stay aware.